viewers, I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina. Today's episode is another in my entertainment series of Believe It or Not stories. Remember, all my stories could be fact or fiction, but you must decide the difference. Today's episode is somewhat different, as I want to tell you the story of how a beautiful middle-aged Filipina went from being an ultimate Filipina full of honesty, integrity, ethics, and loyalty to a liar and broke her vows of chastity after a breakup from a long-term relationship. During the long-term relationship with her fifth foreigner, she was a reliable, resourceful, dependable, and committed as any woman could be. In fact, she showered her boyfriend with so much affection, he thought she would make the perfect wife. His only concern was that whenever they had an argument or disagreement, she could not let it end. Every other day she would keep reminding him of the argument with nagging and monumental emotional flare-ups. She actually began to cause him stress and anxiety from her constant bickering. He tried to explain to her that if she could learn to close out an argument and change her flare-ups, she was marriage ready. However, she kept promising him to change but never did. After another year of no change, he admitted to her he had a girlfriend in Japan and had invited her to cohabitate so he could evaluate her for possible marriage, and abruptly terminated the relationship. She went into an uncontrollable rage, and she went from an angel to Satan's daughter in the blink of an eye. She stormed out of the coffee shop after splashing coffee on him and contacted a foreigner guy whom she had dated secretly before and told him she was available and ready to entertain his advances. She subsequently told and texted her boyfriend that she would never date a foreigner or any man again and would become celibate. She would focus on her daughter and her education and future. The foreigner whom she knew from Facebook arrived 2 months later. And to hide their dating, he took her to Camotes Island, Bohol, and Palawan for secret intimacy, banging and confirming the relationship. As fate would have it, her ex-boyfriend, associate, was touring both areas with his girlfriend, and when they observed their kissing and romantic overtures, he took pictures of them and sent the ex-boyfriend. She called the ex-boyfriend after her foreigner banger had returned to his home country and told him she missed him and can't live without him. The ex-boyfriend asked her if she dated or had any romance with anyone and went celibate as she started previously. She said with God as her witness, she never even looked at another man. She asked him to kick out his girlfriend and take her back because he is her destiny and soulmate. He asked her to verify again that she had been celibate the past 2 months. She emphatically confirmed her celibacy and challenged him to prove otherwise. He told her he would send her a text later and let her know his decision. He sent her an email the next day informing her she was a blatant liar and he had lost all credibility and trust with her. He attached the photos his associate had sent him. She was so embarrassed and shocked. She immediately phoned him and called him as asshole and that he dumped her, and it was none of his damn business. Her true identity and self was finally unleashed. The point of this story is to not rush into marriage or cohabitation. Time reveals all, and you need time, conflict, challenge, and crisis to discover a Filipino's true identity and nature. They can't pretend to be charming forever. If you had chosen an ultimate Filipina from the beginning, you would not need to call up an ultimate Filipina from Japan and deal with Sitan's daughter. I'm Jane, the ultimate Filipina, wishing you an ultimate day, an ultimate Filipina life in the Philippines. Take care. Bye.